What's up, Hockey Town? Carley Johnston here for Coffee with Carley, presented by Tim Hortons, and I'm joined by a new face in the Detroit Red Wings organization, Carter Mazur, who was just drafted in the third round of the 2021 NHL Draft. Carter, thank you so much for joining me on Coffee with Carley.
Thanks for having me. I'm really excited for it.
You're a Michigan native. You're from Jackson, correct?
Nope.
All right, cool. So what was it like getting drafted by your hometown team?
Honestly, I wouldn't say it's a surprise, but it kind of was in a way. I was sitting there at a BJ's Bar and Grill, it was called, and my family was there, and it was kind of a special moment in a way, just seeing my name pop up on the board, especially with the Detroit Red Wings. It was just an honor because I've worn that jersey many times before, and I'm happy to be honored to wear it again for the actual NHL team. So it's honestly a crazy, surreal feeling for sure.
Someone who has a huge part in the draft is Keenan Draper, former Red Wings, who was also your coach when you played for Little Caesars youth program. So what was it like knowing that he had such a big part in drafting you?
Honestly, it was unbelievable still, like I always say, but he taught me probably everything I know about hockey. He took a chance on me when I was 10 years old, coming from Jackson, and it's just crazy that it came full circle now, and it's just someone that I always looked up to growing up, and he taught me so much about the game of hockey and just helped me get to where I am today, honestly, and it's just crazy that he actually took a chance on me, and it's a good feeling for sure that he has trusted me that I'll be a player for the Red Wings. Yeah.
Of course, and we know Keenan Draper also drafted his son Keenan Draper in last year's draft, who you also played with. You said you were a line mate with him.
I actually saw him the weekend I got drafted. He was skating in Plymouth, and it was good to see his face again because growing up, we've always played with each other, always line mates, always passing the puck around and stuff like that. But it's just awesome that me and him are drafted in the same organization. We'll be growing up together in a way for sure.
Very cool. All right. Now, I saw a picture circulating around Twitter. It was maybe a school project. Correct me if I'm wrong, around 8 years old.
Yeah, I was probably 7 years old, 8 years old when I made that, honestly. So.
Okay, so you said that you had a dream to play in the NHL for the Detroit Red Wings. So what is it like now being grown and drafted by the Detroit Red Wings and having that moment and being able to check that off your list of dreams?
Yeah, honestly, it's crazy because I always grew up playing midi sticks in the basement, stuff like that, acting like I'm playing for the Red Wings, and then to have it come back to me and I'm actually getting drafted by the Red Wings this year, it's just crazy to put into words. And especially that photo, it was actually a funny story. My mom just found it randomly in her phone. So yeah, I was she was asking my advisor if she could send it to someone to have it put out. I had no clue that she was doing that, and then I actually looked at my phone because I had practice that day, and I saw that photo going around, and I thought it was really awesome for sure.
So I hear your favorite player growing up was Darren Helm, now former Red Wing. We're sad to see him go, but what made him your favorite player? Was it the way he played? Was it a specific highlight that you remember growing up?
Growing up, you always want to see goals and everything like that. You want to pick out the best player, like Pavel Datsyuk or just players like that. And in a way, I just saw the way Darren Helm played, and as a young kid, it was just something that stood out to me. I just liked how fast he was as a player, just how gritty he was as a player. And that's kind of why I chose him as my favorite player, and he always was my favorite player for the Red Wings. And especially growing up with Detroit, I played at Joe Louis Arena, so I get to see him here and there, which was also unbelievable. And then especially when I got drafted, he actually called me and actually congratulated me. So I thought that was just really awesome for that to happen for sure.
And I know you are committed to the University of Denver, but you're not the only one in the Red Wings organization who is. How cool is that? And walk me through some of the guys. Have you talked to them? Did you know that you guys had that connection?
For sure. So honestly, the first person to talk about would be Shai, because Shai was actually my roommate down in Denver because we're both freshmen, and I saw his name get picked by the Red Wings, and I actually sent him a video, and I'm like, let's go. I'm really excited for you and everything like that. And then for I don't know how many picks later, but then I get picked by the Red Wings, and then I get a FaceTime call by him saying, let's go, because we went through the same process in a way, and it's just crazy that we both ended up on the same team. And he's just an awesome guy as well, because rooming with him for 5 weeks, I got to know him really well as a person, so it's really awesome for sure.
No kidding. So Shai Buium that is. And I know you guys just played in the World Junior Summer Showcase here in Michigan. So what was that like to be able to represent your country in the red, white, and blue?
Yeah, it's an unbelievable feeling, honestly. Every time you throw on the red, white, and blue, you just have an honor and something on your back that kind of like you want to win and you want to make the team. So I feel like that camp was a huge step in a way for going into next year. And I feel like that I had a really good chance of making the team. And it's just another honor that getting drafted and then playing in that was just a special feeling in a way as well, because you kind of have all the media there and everything like that, and it's just something unbelievable that you have the chance to represent your country for sure.
Carter, thank you so much for joining me on Coffee with Carley, presented by Tim Hortons. It's been an absolute pleasure to get to know you. We're so happy to have you in the organization. And once again, congratulations.
Awesome. Thank you. I appreciate it. Have a good one.
Thank you, too.